Alright, now let's go to the next subtopic. We're going to learn about Newton's second law. So for our Newton's second law, we learn about the law of force. Force is the product of mass and acceleration. So we can put the F is equals to ma, where the bigger the mass, the bigger the force. The bigger the acceleration is also going to lead to a bigger force. Now, for this, you must understand one thing: force is not equivalent to momentum. In momentum, an object must experience constant velocity, or you can also consider it as having a changing velocity. But for Newton's second law, you would not have any force if your object is not accelerating, as how we look at earlier when we look at inertia, that the force of an object, it's non-existent when an object is either at rest or moving with a constant velocity. So looking here, we have a car. Let's say the mass of the car is 1000 kilogram. Now, this car, if it is moving with a constant velocity, the acceleration would be 0. That's why we say that the force is 0. Either it is constant or at rest. Why? Because if it is constant or at rest, what happens is that the car will experience the same amount of force forward as well as the frictional force, the one opposite of the forward force. The same thing will happen with the weight, which is a gravitational force, as well as the normal force. Right? So if, let's say, you want to calculate the acceleration of a car, given that a car is accelerating, and I'm giving the frictional force at 20,000 Newton. Now, we want to know what is the engine thrust. Given that this car is accelerating at 2 meters per second square and that its mass is 1000 kilogram. Now, looking back here, what happened is your mass is measured in kilogram, your acceleration is measured in meter per second square. So in other words, the unit of force can be also written as kilogram meter per second square, or you can also use the unit of Newton. There's no problem of using either of the unit. Now, coming back here, what is the engine thrust? What happened is, you can calculate the force that is being produced. F equals to ma, where 1000 times with 2, sorry, I think I need to change this a bit. Nope, leave it be. So you have here 2, total is 2000 Newton. Now, your frictional force is 20,000 Newton. How much of your engine thrust need to be produced to ensure that this car is moving at an acceleration of 2 meters per second square is we calculate our formula.